Morning guys, Camp 2.0 starting, got Martin Park.
It's going to be a thoroughly enjoyable week, we hope. So we've got 3 days of quite hard work, so be prepared to be hitting plenty of golf balls and receive plenty of information. And this behind you is the schedule, so from Thursday onwards, today Andy and I, Oscar and Timo, we're going to start with doing the Stack and Tilt Clinic down on the range, which is down at the bottom end of the driving range, and we've got that whole area for 3 days exclusively for us. And then this afternoon we're going to start with some stations where we're going to do a little bit of aim point express screen reading, and we've got a bit of short game, chipping and pitching, and Andy's going to have his own station of course, and there'll be a Trackman station as well. So there's plenty of things to do. You'll be swapping around reasonably regularly so that you don't get bored. You won't get bored, I promise you that. And
I hope we've got the 2018 mugs.
Oh yes.
What's in the bag at all? We missed, well, we've got some of these super balls. I hope they've got the actual Stack and Tilt emblem on them, because I lost a couple. Ah, there it is. There it is. I'm very happy with that because I lost a couple the other day. Oh wow. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. Oh, that's going to be a good promotional item. What else we got here? We've got, yeah, you see, this is important because in Chigwell Golf Club, when it's muddy, you can only use it for one round. So I always need a spare one while Jackie's washing the other one. Yeah, that's good. And here we go. This is the new revamped 2018 Europe.
So we've got some hashtags on there. The draw is built in, hashtag built to kill, hashtag grid life.
Grid life. So that's the grid life there. Is that the same grid as that was on the previous one?
Yeah.
I think it probably is.
There's only one grid, so you know that.
Right, good morning guys, we're down on the range today. This is first day of the camp.
We've got a little clinic with Andy this morning. So he's just laying out the grid with his alignment rods. We've got 8 students this morning. So the plan is, after lunch, we're going to split up. We're going to be doing some coaching with Andy, some short game stuff with Timo and Oscar. So we'll check in again with you soon.
The ladies who start the game late in life, okay? When did you start, Jackie?
Just over a year ago.
A year ago. Okay, so yeah. Jackie goes to the tee. She's going to play at the club. The first bad shot she hits, she's got someone giving her a lesson. Well, you need to do this. And then she goes up and hit the next one. Now you got the caddy. Now pretty soon you've got the bartender, the caddy, the starter, your husband, right? All your playing competitors trying to help you. And they've all told you 7 different tips. And you're just being bombarded. Right. You probably could. But you're bombarded with all this information. And knowing this system, or having a way of thinking about it, will help you to filter out those things, put them in their proper place. Just some of them bounce off, right? Let some of them bounce off. But sometimes, oh yeah, I think that's right, I am slicing. I forgot about that. Timo or Nick told me 2 years ago to keep my wrist a certain way. I'm going to try that, right? You develop a filtering system to place the knowledge in the right compartment.
So we've had a good morning this morning, just listened to Andy talk about the fundamentals, the 3 fundamentals: contact, power and curve. He talked about how that relates to the curve of the golf ball using the grid, and also how that relates to the 10 words. So we've had a good summary, good clinic this morning, and now this afternoon we've got some coaching going on. So behind me we've got Attila. He's with Andy,
and Attila's had probably 3 or 4 lessons with Andy over the last couple of years. So they're just having a chat about what Attila's working on. It's quite good because Attila recognises he's worked on some of these things before, so it becomes a little bit easier, a bit quicker doing the lesson, because Attila knows exactly what Andy's talking about, which only helps.
Right around that arm. Keep going. So it goes around the arm. Okay, now do that again, please. And if you have the handle right here, and the shaft leaning forward, correct? That keeps the path to the right. Correct? But if you come through and the club passes the arm like this, okay, the swing path is moving to the left.
Oh, I see, right. Okay.
So when the club passes the lead arm, you're in effect hitting the ball on this side of the circle. So when the club passes the lead arm, the path is going to the left, and the face at the same time is staying straight. It's going, see how it's facing up in the air?
Yeah.
Right? So the face is going up in the air, and the path is going this way.
Right.
Are you good?
That's why I kind of try and close the club face a little bit, put it a bit more behind to try and get it to draw.
Correct.
Hook it.
So there's still some practice we need to do on your downstroke. I'm teaching you how to keep the face closed and shallow on your downstroke. You know, it's really rooted in the bending of your elbows and arms still at the top that makes it come down too steep.
Keep that flat.
Correct.
That's what Martin was
Correct.
So on the back, keep that flat.
Correct.
When he comes through, I suppose.
Then you'll have your hands ahead. That's correct.
So Till, I got some of that on the video there. What are your thoughts on the lesson?
Well, it's a lot of the stuff that you tried to get me to do, Andy, after years and years with you guys working on it. Now I'm getting to grips with how it's meant to feel. I think in my head I've been trying to do it, but it's not actually that. Now I've been able to execute it. I think I need to bed it in a little bit more.
From what I saw, I think because you've had a few sessions with Andy over the last couple of years, the communication and you get there a lot quicker.
It's been amazing because he spent what, half hour with me, 40 minutes, and it's been a quicker transition than the first and second lessons I've had with him. It's taken ages to bed that in, but now I know exactly what he means with the grid and the arms and the, keeping the elbow inside. It's just been so quick, so now I'm able to go to the range and just
I look forward to seeing your practice and see what it's like, and hopefully over the next couple of days we'll see some even more progress.
Yeah, it was really good. Excited. No,
so nice. Yeah,
different than the guy I saw in November.
Yeah, well, and different to a year and a half ago, because a year and a half ago he said before we get too invasive, and we never got invasive. He just managed to get me onto a certain level of playing, but now he's starting to.
Do you think the process speeds up the more you understand it, repeat it, understand the words and stuff? Great.
It's just now keeping the discipline.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the key.
You're looking cool, Doc.
Yeah.
This afternoon, the wind's really picking up here. I'm just going to have a walk down the range, see what's going on. So we've got Martin Park here.
It's horrible, isn't it? Ready?
Doing a bit of coaching. The plane's watching.
Off you go.
It's got the Trackman set up.
Squeezing the elbows together, like so. Okay. There you go, you're there. Now, at full speed. Come on, full speed. So you're not hitting the ground because. Ready? Come on, you've got to dig that thing up. There you go.
Lovely shot from Attila. Very good, you see.
I've got a feeling the wind's taking there now.
It's a bit windy, isn't it? It is a bit windy, it's not easy. So we've got Jackie. Lovely shot from Jackie, look at that finish. Beautiful. She's only been playing golf 18 months, not even that. Got Tony doing a bit of lesson. Got Jens. Got hats flying everywhere. Got the Doc's hat flying everywhere. It's very windy.
That's correct.
Oscar. As we wander on down. Andy coaching, working hard. Very nice. Passing Guru there, Timo. It's very windy, as you can see. I've got the snood on. Still got the shorts on, the sun's out, but the wind chill is making it feel a bit colder than it actually is. It's 6:30 here on Thursday, day one of camp, and we're still down on the range. Andy's been working pretty hard today. He's been out here coaching. We've got some of the instructors asking him a couple of questions about one of the last lessons.
First shots, like we're literally, well, that's why I said you guys done an outstanding job, because he was drawing, right? He was pull drawing. When he came over to me, he hit all low pull hooks, right? And the shaft was high, so it was not. There was no There's no cupping, it was all uncocked screwdriver.
So we're trying to keep this 135 through to 9.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. That would be the shaft's plane. You know, basically a one plane swing, the same shaft angle coming through the ball, as opposed to having it keep rising and twisting over.
It's that thing that I'm trying to get.
Correct. Correct.
Quite a lot when I get them there, pretty good with the little push draws.
Exactly.
Then to take that away.
Exactly.
It's 135.
That's right.
This one.
Okay. You can use the umbrella.
Okay.
You know, like you're holding. You know, see how it's vertical.
Yeah.
See how it's vertical. And you see how the face is back like this, right?
Okay.
As opposed to, you know, a screwdriver would be uncocked and like this, right?
Okay.
So you watch. See, I rehinge the club, right?
Yeah.
Here's the screwdriver, right?
Got you. Yeah.
I rehinge the club, and I put the angle of the wrist back to the same as the setup.
Okay. Got you.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So Andy's just talking there about the last lesson, about how you can take the pull draw off by the way the angle of the wrist come through. So keeping the angle of the wrist, not uncocking and causing the face to close as it goes through.
Oh, look at that stuff. And how good is your top as well? I love that top. I love that top.
You should get one. You should get one.
I should get one then.
It would look good on you.
Maybe tomorrow I'll wear one. Little present for the general.